Crisscrossing the city of Mumbai is not for the faint-hearted. But as of late, Mumbai citizens are rejoicing. And that's because the Mumbai Metro is now moving millions across the city's most congested corridors in a manner that's as affordable as it is efficient and as comfortable as it is quick. But seeing is believing, as they say. So in that spirit, I welcome you to our special feature, MMRDA presents Mumbai's first Metro Network. Have a look.
With an aim to provide accelerated transport with robust infrastructure development of Mumbai and its surrounding areas, the Mumbai Metropolitan Region Development Authority, also known as MMRDA, established on 26 January 1975 as an apex body for planning and coordination of development activities in the Mumbai Metropolitan Region.
Sir, it's such a pleasure to take this ride with you, and I must ask, you're of course today a seasoned executive and entrepreneur in the urban infrastructure space, and this is your second stint with the MMRDA. So between those two tenures, what has changed?
There is a sea of change. About a decade back, when I was in MMRDA, the prime project used to be the MUTP, Mumbai Urban Transport Project, the World Bank. I was the project director. And the projects were only a couple of them. Santa Cruz Chambur Link Road I used to look after, and also Metro Line 1, which is now up and running. It's a PPP project.
Of course.
But now there is a tremendous and qualitative change, as a sea change, as I said.
Chaired by the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Shinde, who is also the Minister of Urban Development, the MMRDA is also the richest state-owned organization in India. Apart from developing infrastructure projects and public transportation systems, the MMRDA is also responsible for the development of affordable housing, mega city and growth centers, among other initiatives.
Well, sir, speaking of changing the future of Mumbai, MMRDA's focus, of course, extends well beyond the metro to include urban planning, for example, communication and signals, systems, electronics, drinking water supply, and the list goes on and on. Tell us about the strides of progress the MMRDA has made in those directions.
Transit is one, so that we'll talk about it in due course, where we are supposed to construct about 300 kilometers of metro lines. But in addition to that, we are doing an engineering marvel that is called Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link.
Right.
That is India's longest sea bridge, and which is a bridge in terms of superlatives only. For instance, the amount of steel wire used there, in fact, we can go around the earth. So this type of superlative, the technology being used, OSD technology, is the first time in Indian construction history.
Sure.
So that, of course, we would like to complete at the end of this year.
Some of the major projects undertaken by MMRDA include the Mumbai Metro, the Mumbai Monorail, the Eastern Freeway, the Santa Cruz Chambur Link Road, and Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link. MMRDA also works closely with other government agencies to improve the quality of life for people living in the Mumbai metropolitan region.
So when we do the projects, we do the planning part and also execution part. So we are also a regulator. At the same time, we also execute. That's a very unique to any organization, possibly anywhere in the world, but definitely in India, the one and only MMRDA.
So, sir, as you just mentioned, the Mumbai Trans Harbour Link is a 22-kilometer stretch that is intended to connect Mumbai to Navi Mumbai, right? But how did that prepare you for the challenge that lies ahead? 300 kilometers, as you mentioned, 200 stations, interconnectivity through every corridor of this city. What prepared you for that challenge?
No, see, what prepared us is the CTS that we prepared. CTS is full form is a comprehensive transportation study that MMRDA had done, which last year we had revised actually for the next 20 years. So it is not a surprise that we are executing all these projects. There is a method in madness. There is a master plan prepared.
Right.
And a resource mobilization plan has been now prepared and executed in the last 1 year. With the support of the present government, we could actually mobilize resources.
Mumbai Metro's two new lines, 2A Dahisar to Andheri West DN Nagar and 7 Dahisar East to Andheri East became fully operational as Prime Minister Modi took the train from Gundavli to Mogra on Line 7 on 19 January 2023. The two lines, a total of 35 kilometers, connected with Metro Line 1, Versova and Ghatkopar via Andheri, thereby creating the first metro network in the Mumbai metropolitan region. Mumbai Metro Line 2A connects Dahisar in the north of Mumbai to Andheri West. The 18.6 kilometer long line has a total of 17 stations, including Upper Dahisar and Dahisar East, Kandarpada, Mandapeshwar, Iksar, Borivali West, Pahadi Iksar, Kandivali West, Dahanu Karwadi, Valnai, Malad West, Lower Malad, Pahadi Goregaon, Goregaon West, Oshiwara, Lower Oshiwara and Andheri West. Meanwhile, Mumbai Metro Line 7 is a 16.5 kilometer long elevated metro line that connects Dahisar in the north to Gundavli in the south of Mumbai western suburb. The line has a total of 13 stations that connect densely populated neighborhoods of Kandivali, Malad and Goregaon to Andheri.
For a project of this size and this scope, what are some of the hurdles that you may have encountered in terms of financial, political, strategic, operational, and the list goes on?
So walking in Mumbai streets or working in a Mumbai, anywhere in Mumbai, he is operating a running man. You can't put him on a stretcher and can't stop the city and start working.
Right.
So you have to do surgery on a running man, which is very, very difficult task, let me tell you. And that's why a lot of work of MMRDA goes on at night time, between let's say 11:30 or 12 o'clock midnight to 5 o'clock in the morning. At the same time, we also ensure as much as possible that people are not disturbed during their sleep. Secondly, traffic challenges are humongous. A small here and there, mistake here and there can bring the city to grinding halt. Third is a lot of rehabilitation issues. We had to rehabilitate more than 500 industrial, commercial and residential units. They have to be removed. First to rehabilitate them in a proper houses, then we construct the metro, fit in the right of way. So getting the right of way and encroachments, slum clearance. So it's a multiple projects all rolled into one.
Wherever we are required to do any digging for foundation work, we find numerous utilities below the ground. There are power cables, there are telecom cables, there are sewerage lines, there are pipelines carrying oil, and all these services are to be required to be maintained while the construction is going on. So that was another challenge. So getting permission from all the required authorities, diverting them, and then only we are able to take up our work. And particularly for these two lines, one more challenge was that we had to continue our construction during COVID times. There was a 2-year COVID period wherein we had to face a lot of challenge in construction because all the supply lines were disrupted at that time. So getting materials, manpower during those times was a big challenge. But somehow we were able to overcome that, and we did not allow our construction to stop even during COVID times.
People were working from sitting in Hong Kong, sitting in Italy, UK, Bombay, Delhi, Mumbai, everywhere.
Right.
So that was a real challenge, So integration of different systems, electronics, softwares, rolling stock, civil, it is huge task, and this is the first metro which MMRDA is doing on its own.
Right.
So it was a huge learning experience too. But nonetheless, let me tell you, because the team that we have in MMRDA, all credit to the team, they delivered it. Yeah.
It's time for a short break, but our special feature MMRDA presents Mumbai's first metro network continues on the other side. So don't go anywhere. Welcome back. You're watching our continued coverage of the latest and greatest developments across the length and breadth of the Mumbai Metro.
While Mumbai Metro Line 2A and Line 7 have significantly improved the public transportation system in Mumbai and reduced traffic congestion in the western suburbs, they also come along with an array of unique features and characteristics that make them truly world-class. One of the many exciting features offered by the MMRDA is the National Common Mobility Card, namely Mumbai One, that allows the consumers to not just seamlessly travel onto the metro but also to buy bus or train tickets and can even be used while shopping.
It should be a seamless travel as much as possible. For that, if you remember, our Prime Minister had actually launched one Mumbai One card.
Yes.
That card actually can be used anywhere in India, and it was the first card being launched in India, and it can be used in city buses also.
Right.
You go to a bus and you give it to a conductor and take it back, and you can also use it in any line, line 7A, line 2A, line 1, any line, and any city bus also. So that becomes a first huge step towards seamless travel actually. So that's also happening.
Let's talk safety. From your observations, to what extent do the women of Mumbai feel safe riding the metro?
Completely safe, because see, first is we have actually mainstreamed gender into our metro systems, Mumbai Metro. How? I'll tell you. First is all the stations are covered with CCTV cameras. As we speak right here also we have CCTV cameras. Inside the station, each station has 60 to 70 CCTV cameras. So it's absolutely safe 24/7. We have lady security guards. But more important, we have lady drivers, lady train operators, lady station controllers. So we have gender mainstream. In addition to the fact that we have a very first coach next to the driver is always a ladies coach. So women are absolutely safe. In addition to the general safety that a fail-safe system that Metro provides, like it has features like, for example, platform screen doors. For the first time in Mumbai, we had provided that. So people don't just fall off the track, on the track, and they can be grievously hurt or injured. So those general features, in addition to gender safety, I think makes Mumbai Metro a very unique one.
What makes the Mumbai Metro unique? What do you consider to be some of the most distinguishing features?
There are two things I would like to say. One is the first. See, this is the first metro network in Mumbai. When Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi inaugurated it, it was the first metro network, which is north-south connecting east-west. So this is the first time it has happened in Mumbai Metro. Second is it is a CBTC system. In terms of technology, it is the state of the art. I mean, it can potentially travel without driver. Actually.
Right.
So everything is controlled through the OCC, Operation Control Center. So it is an ATO system. It is running on ATP right now, but it is the latest state-of-the-art system. So these two things make Mumbai Metro very, very unique.
Right. So if we were to bring some facts and figures into the conversation, to what extent do you believe that the launch of these now fully operational new lines is going to help curb pollution across this city and traffic?
See, there is a calculation.
Yeah.
It says that about it will reduce 50,000 tons of carbon dioxide.
By
not
what time
50
frame,
tons.
sir? By what time frame?
50,000 tons every year.
Every year?
Yes,
Okay.
50,000 tons.
All right.
It's huge, humongous.
The two new metro lines run parallel on the east and west side of the suburb, and their effects are visible as the traffic on the Western Express Highway, which sees heavy traffic during morning and evening peak hours, has started to ease. Besides, the two lines have significantly reduced crowding in Mumbai local trains, also providing a much more comfortable alternate public transport option.
To better understand how the Mumbai Metro is transforming business and leisure travel for citizens from all walks of life, we spoke to a series of everyday commuters ourselves.
MMRDA smart travel basically I can say is because just buy your ticket, you swipe, and then if there's anything, obviously there are a lot of personnel who are ready to help you, especially the security. The security is, I think, something that is very much appreciated.
Since we are college going students, we usually go back and forth from our local train. So this is the first time I'm going back from college to Borivali by a metro. So yeah, I'm having a great experience here because there's no crowd and ease of convenience, ease of travel, very convenient for us.
It's becoming easy for me. It's walking distance from my house also. So it's convenient for me.
Very comfortable, fast and cheap and very easy to travel.
Looking at the traffic, if I had to go from even Orlem and if I had to go to Andheri, it would have taken me around say an hour considering the traffic and so on. But right now, looking at the situation about metro, I just reached like in what, 15 minutes, 15-20 minutes. So that's more convenient than taking a rickshaw and spending a lot of money.
The experience is very good. Earlier, I was traveling with my car, but always it took for Andheri to Kandarpada at least 1.5 hours. Now I easily go in half hours.
It's a very good initiative because जहाँ तक metro का सवाल है, it's become very convenient. At least for a person like me who is handicapped, well, it is very easy for me to travel in the metro. I have accessibilities as well over here.
To all Mumbaikars who always creep about time, we don't have time. So let's save the time, let's save the energy and do travel by metro.
Well, sir, it's been said that the Mumbai Metro is completely reorienting how citizens of this city feel about calling it home. The sentiment that they share towards this city is now evolved, it's transformed, it's much more positive. How do you respond to that, knowing that so much of that is rooted in your and your team's efforts?
No, this is a very happy to know because that's what we want, and we also want a realistic and correct assessment of what is what.
Right.
So Mumbai Metro is already changing the traffic patterns, travel patterns in suburbs. It's kick-started already, which is a very huge development. And people are using metro come what may. That's
Right.
what is happening.
Right.
And as we go ahead, go forward, once the other lines get completed and connected, I think this will be a gigantic step forward. Yeah, and it feels good.
Commissioning of these two lines, 35 kilometers in total, is just the beginning of the metro network, I would say. We were already running with one line, and this addition of 35 kilometers. This is just the beginning, and there is much more to come.
Well, sir, by way of closing comments, all right, the Mumbai local has always been appreciated as the lifeline of this city. Do you believe that that perception will soon change and it'll be the Mumbai Metro that becomes Mumbai's lifeline?
Yeah, it should and it will, because see, any global city worth its salt should have a metro system, a transit system which is efficient, most important, safe, and thirdly, punctual. So these three are combined in addition to the comfort and making seamless travel possible.
Right.
So that is what we are aiming at. So definitely it is on the path to becoming the new lifeline of Mumbai.
Suburban has been the lifeline of Mumbai city for so long, and it is an efficient and affordable system, and that will continue to remain efficient and affordable. But what has happened that over a period of time, the demand has overgone the supplies, and then suburban trains were getting overcrowded. Now with this opening of these lines, additional capacity is created, and some of the people for whom metro is more convenient, those who were using suburban trains earlier, and also some of the passengers from maybe buses or maybe auto rickshaws for whom metro is convenient will switch over to metro. And this will help in reducing congestion on suburban trains, help reduce congestion on roads also, and some of its effect we have already started seeing.
Well, sir, we certainly as Mumbai citizens have a lot to look forward to. We applaud you for all your success and wish you continued improvements, achievements and accomplishments for the
Thank you,
future.
and we have a long way to go, I know that, but we are in the right track hopefully.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Currently, Mumbai Metro is the 6th longest operational metro network in India with operational length of 46.4 kilometers as of March 2023. When completed, the core system will comprise 14 high-capacity metro railway lines and 1 metro light line, spanning a total of 337 kilometers as part of a larger plan to create a world-class public transportation system in the Mumbai Metropolitan region and ease every Mumbaiker's travel.
Well, that brings our special feature to a close. I'm Pooja Jain signing off from the Mumbai Metro. Thanks for watching.